Hello YouTube and welcome to my channel, Jade Rhapsody. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a pair of tassel earrings, and we'll be needing our regular tool set including our chain nose pliers or needle nose pliers, flat nose pliers, a pair of snips, a pair of round nose pliers. That's all for our tool set. In addition to that, we'll need our material set of 4 eye pins or loop pins. These are 2-inch long. You may have some left over. You may be able to use just 2 of those. We've got 6 silver jump rings, 2 triangular bead caps, 2 lobster clasp earring wires. So they've got the lobster clasp earring wires. I've got 4 of these silver flower bead caps, 2 of these aquamarine faceted beads, I think they're glass beads, and a length of chain, as well as a tape measure to measure our chain. So that's what we're going to do first. I'm going to measure our chain into 3-inch sections. I'm going to cut or create 6 3-inch lengths of chain. I'm going to do that by separating my chain every so often. I'm going to hold with my flat nose pliers and twist forward, and then I can just measure each length to this one to ensure that they're all going to be the same length. So I've got here, and I'm just going to get, like I said, 6, so that's 3 for each earring, and they are 3 inches in length each. Okay, now I have 6 of these 3-inch long pieces of my chain, so I'm going to add 3 to a jump ring. Then I'm going to close the jump ring, and I'm going to do the same thing with the other 3. I'm going to add them to a jump ring. I'm going to close that jump ring. Now I have the tassel part of my earrings done. Now I'm going to work on the top. So I have my 2 lobster earring hooks, and to each of these I'm going to add a jump ring. Next, I'm going to make my beads into charms using 2 of my pins, and for each bead I'm going to be using 2 bead caps. So I'll start with a bead cap facing up, my bead in the center, and a bead cap facing down. Push that to the bottom. Using my chain nose pliers, I will go all the way down to where the bead cap is at the top, form a 90-degree angle. Using my round nose pliers, I will grab onto that and wrap that excess part of the wire around, all the way around my charm. And then using my snips, I will trim that excess off. And using my flat nose pliers, I will straighten out that loop. And I'll do the same thing. Bead cap facing up, my bead cap facing down. Push that flush with the top of that top bead cap. Make a 90-degree turn there. Use my round nose pliers. Let's wrap that up around and form a loop. Trimming it with my snips. Now we're ready to put that piece on our hook. So I'm just opening that jump ring that we just added, and then we're closing it. Now we're getting ready to do the same thing on the other side, just opening the jump ring, adding the bead charm, closing that jump ring, and we're ready for our next piece, which is going to have a wire. We are going to go ahead and connect our jump rings that we added to our 3 pieces of chain to the eye on the eye pin first. Pulling the eye pin up and put your triangle with the opening facing down so it covers the top of the chain, like that. Pushing that down, we're going to form our 90-degree angle at the top of that, and then we're going to wrap that around our round nose pliers. I'll cut that off our snips. Not want there to be any gap there so that our bead cap, triangular bead cap, doesn't slide up over that piece. So we have our tassel part, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So first I've got this jump ring, my 3 chains on it. I'm going to connect the loop end of my eye pin. Take the eye pin, going to put the triangular bead cap facing down. Going to get flush at the top of that triangular bead cap, make a 90-degree angle, make our loop around our round nose pliers. Play around there. And we'll just snip that off. Can use our chain nose and flat nose pliers to shape that loop the way we need it. Now we're going to take our last jump rings. We have 2 left. And we're going to connect our 2 pieces. So open that, put it on both of these loops. And close it. We're going to open our last jump ring. We'll open our last jump ring, put it on both our tassel loop and our bead charm loop, and there we have it. A pair of tassel earrings, very stylish, very pretty, and they're very dangly and ready to wear out. So thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel, Jade Rhapsody, and stay tuned for more jewelry tutorial videos.